steady slow. But girl, you turned the kettle on, built the pressure up, then you left me alone. That's not what I meant when I said I like it rough. I'm falling apart. My head and my heart are separated. Oh baby, because I'm crashing out and I can't take it. Oh my God, I don't believe in love, and it's because of you I'll never feel it enough. In the fast lane, avoiding the hard way. You'd find it lame, a total waste of your time. How can I get enough from a half-empty cup? Always stuck in a loop, watching life go by. I'm falling apart. My head and my heart are in different places. Thought you were the one, but I'm torn in two and I'm still breaking. Oh my God, I don't believe in love, and it's because of you I'll never feel it enough. Oh my God, I'm so naive in love, and I'd rather be used than give in to the truth. So just let me If there was any ounce of hope in the world, I don't believe in it now. It didn't matter what I said, didn't matter what I gave. Look in my soul, there's nothing left to say. I don't believe in love, and it's because of you I'll never feel it enough. Oh my God, I'm so naive in love, and I'd rather be used than give in to the truth. So just let me out, let me out, let me out, baby. Oh my God, I don't believe in love, and it's because of you I'll never feel it enough. In the lands where demons rumble and heroes rise from ash and flame, a shadow walks with perfect posture. They call him Sir, what's his name? Boots polished like a paladin's pride, cane tapping through the burning plains. Never rushed, he strolls with swagger, unbothered by the hellspawn's chains. His hat tilts just the right direction, feathers dancing in the heat. Every demon takes a step back when they hear that steady beat. Oh, the dapper man of Diablo, he's smoother than enchanted steel. Monsters tremble when he buttons his coat. For styles of weapon he can wield. The angels whisper, the demons blame, but none forget, Sir, what's his name? He strolls through Act One like it's Sunday market, sips a potion like a vintage wine, cracks a joke it on the real's temper, darling venom ruins the shine. Skeletons scatter from his footsteps, goatmen pause to check their stance. Even Duriel, cold and grumpy, feels compelled to give respect a chance. Oh, the dapper man of Diablo, he's smoother than enchanted steel. Monsters tremble when he buttons his coat. For styles of weapon he can wield. The angels whisper, sir, what's his name? When the world stone shakes and cracks, and sanctuary holds its breath, he twirls his cane into the darkness and says, come now, let's dance with death. Elegance against the chaos, poise against the flame. Who saves the world with perfect manners? You already know his name. From Lucolian's dunes to Karath's deep jungle, he walks untouched by heat or rain. Demons ask for autographs before they slink back to their plane. The primevals glare in envy, trying hard to look the same, but no one pulls it off quite like the legendary Sir, what's his name? Oh, the dapper man of Diablo. He's smoother than enchanted steel. Monsters tremble when he buttons his coat. For style's a weapon he can wield. The angels whisper, the demons blame, but none forget, Sir, what's his name? He stands at last before old Diablo, fire swirling at his feet. Yet he simply dusts his shoulder, looking flawlessly complete. Your terror, he says, is lovely, but darling, chaos needs some flair. And with a bow he ends the battle, leaving polish in the air. Oh, the dapper man of Diablo, the hero wrapped in timeless style. Through every realm his legend echoes, stride by stride, mile by mile. Even heaven sings his fame, the unmatched. Sir, what's his name? So raise a glass in every tavern, let all of sanctuary proclaim, no demon, angel, king, or traveler walks finer than Sir, what's his name?
Hello everybody, let's hope this is all working. We're using some buses for compression, for equalizing our voice, so we should have higher audio quality now. And NVIDIA Broadcast had an update, so our camera quality may be different. I still haven't figured out the settings that they had before because it reset everything to default. So we're doing our best with what we got. And yeah, I'm excited to share some stuff with you guys. It's about heralds specifically. And you guys will have to let me know if my voice is way too loud. So, discovery. Over the last couple of days, we have been we got a barbarian online for horking. It's important for later. Let's see if I can open up D2 loader real quick, just so you guys can see what's actually going on here. We have put in a lot of hours. A lot of hours. Some of these hours were already here, but probably about 200 hours in the last couple weeks dedicated just to testing. Then the last week, probably about 30 real hours of testing just on heralds. And we made a discovery. At least we think we did. Are you guys ready for the bombshell? Auto frame, I feel like I should turn auto frame off because I don't know why it's like moving me down here. Auto frame is off. We are stationary. We're in place. The bombshell about heralds, about why you're not getting the sunders when you want your sunders. Heralds are linked to their very own spawning seed. Now, that doesn't sound like... It's like, okay, so heralds spawn. Heralds will spawn at different rates between different games. Just like how the monster loot seed, you could have different buckets where you just seem to get a ton of rares, tons of set items. Where is this all coming from? Pretty rare. That's more like on the extreme bucket side. But it happens. The way Diablo 2 Resurrected works is it's not the same where it pulls from like the map seed where it has a line of code of items that might drop based on a sequence of actions that happen, like it does in single player. There's also smaller buckets where you have a very small chance of getting basically no loot throughout the entire game, or getting higher drop rates even though you might not have that much magic find. Well, what we found is that heralds are supposed to be about 2% chance of drawing the ire for every champion pack killed. So maybe you kill 50 champion packs and then you have like, not 100%, but you kill 50, you should spawn a herald by then. It's actually between about 1 and 7%. So that one game that we had where we were on stream and we got 21 plus heralds, almost a herald every minute and a half. That's because we were fortunate enough to have a better map seed. So what you should do to take advantage of this is go to the target area. Oh, this is a stone skin one. I'm not gonna do this one. I'm gonna reset. Go to the targeted terror zone, the terrorized area. And if you don't draw the ire of a herald by the end of the terror zone, do not terrorize the game. Go on to a new one. So, sounds kind of obvious, but what we were doing before is we were following the ideal routes, we were following everybody's suggestions, and we were doing the pathing we needed to summon the herald, but not the pathing that we needed in order to draw the ire faster or guarantee that we're going to get more. So what we're going to do is we're going to be doing the terror zones themselves, and then we're going to be coming back to the terror zones after the fact. And, so we're going to be going through them until we draw the ire of a herald, and then once we draw the ire of a herald, we'll move on to actually terrorizing the act and going through it and seeing what our rate was before. So the first time we did it, we got like 21 heralds plus in the span of about 3 hours. The time after that, we got 2 heralds in 4 hours. And the time after that, we got 1 herald in 5. In our testing, what we found is that the herald spawn rates do tend to change between buckets. You'll probably find in your own experience that you have like 10 games in a row, like maybe 1 herald, hardly any. And then you'll have 1 game where there's 5 in quick succession. It's because you're getting a better bucket. So even though it's set to be at a certain percent, the percent is actually either bigger or smaller depending on the seed you get. It's artificial randomness. So what you could do, if rather than spending hours looking for specific, like farming everything in the game, even though you're farming the areas ideally, you're at a disadvantage. So what you should do is clear the regular terror zone. Once the ire's been drawn, go from there. We also have a barbarian with us right now because the barbarian can hork for us. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, I noticed before, it didn't seem like I was getting as much with the call to arms and the spirit, but now that I've switched up my items a little bit, it's actually better for the buffs, so keep with it for the pre-buffs. So what we're doing is we're going to be doing terrorized Palace Cellar, specifically because we're actually looking for, well, heralds, obviously. But all the champion packs tend to spawn here. Or we get a champion pack, this guy, and then we get Fire Eye right away. If you wanted to get the maximum possible, the best bet would be to go to start top down. But we're looking for those better seeds if we could find them. So the idea is that we quickly go through games. And the bonus of farming Fire Eye is he always drops P8 loot, even if it's not a P8 game. Oh, I'm making a mistake here. I'm using Corpse Explosion when I shouldn't be. And then I could show you guys the Hork also. Hopefully not get myself killed here. Well, that was a mistake. I think I used Corpse Explosion on the with the Sentry. And we have some pretty good magic find here. We don't really have to worry because we have this guy's set up for gold find mainly. Yeah, we blew up Fire Eye, so that was a bit of a problem. Not gonna try to do that. So I try to go through these a little bit quicker, and then draw the Ire of a Herald. If you draw it really quickly, chances are you have a good seed. And if you don't draw it very fast, chances are you don't. So seed-linked heralds is kind of what we're going for here. Okay, cool. But that's pretty much it. That's it. That's what we're looking for today. And if we get peeps to hang out, we'll be giving away a low rune too. It is pretty late for our normal stream time, but you know how it is. We're looking to be streaming today, tomorrow, and over the weekend. So we'll be back at it, boys. So I'm gonna aim to avoid using my Death Sentry. And, yeah, kill these guys quick. The benefit to Fire Eye as well is that he drops a lot of rare items usually. And we're hoping he drops us a Fool's Claw. Because we've been having a tough time upgrading this assassin. Our big breakpoint right now is actually a latent Sunder, and we have yet to find a single Sunder room in all of our farming. Which is not ideal. Not very good. And we actually got all the champion packs here. We hit pretty much full saturation right away with these ones. It's just part of the fact that you have Fire Eye right there. He's gonna eat up one of those spots, and then, yeah, that's pretty much this whole floor. Which is great, because then all we gotta do is switch to the Barbarian and then Hork it. All the bodies... there were no bodies there. I gotta keep him closer. Because you can't really Hork it if the bodies are gone. These bodies are disappearing really quick. And nothing's blowing them up. Okay, we'll move on to the next one. I'll keep the barb out for now, and then whenever the, when we draw the Ire, we'll see if he's worth having him. Gold find, that's perfect for the barb. We also have a Mang song. That'll be for Honey Badger in the Discord. But it's been pretty good. I gotta be careful not to use my Death Sentry so fast. But we're not rocking the P8 right now. I am going to say this probably isn't the seed. The normal strategy is to go around the perimeter for discovered areas. So you're less likely to... Oh, good morning. Good morning, system. How are you doing? Did you hear the bombshell? Probably not, because you're just getting here. So, heralds. There's something special about heralds. You've probably heard. But, hello, Dro. Dro, have you heard this? Drofasho is here. We have a bombshell for everybody in our research. What we found, I don't know if anyone's talked about this yet. Heralds are not what you think. This is the wrong screen. No one said anything. No one said anything. It's the... I'm sorry, boys. I was just killing that whole floor there. Baby Ute, hello. Heralds are not what you think. People say it's 2% chance you draw the ire from a champion pack. That is incorrect. Heralds are actually between 1 and 7%, depending on their individual map spawning seed. They have their own spawning bucket outside of the map's monster spawning seed, outside of the map's elite spawning seed, and outside of the loot seed in the map. The reason, or part of the reason, why Sunders are so hard to find is they're more likely to get them on other, on like escalated heralds, is that you need a combination of a loot seed that's advantageous and a herald spawn seed. Have you ever gone through a game where you terrorized the entire game or act and you got 1 or 2 heralds? It's because you got the really low spawning seed. All these seeds! All the seeds, I know. So, the best way... Being at chat background... The best way to go around, get around it is to, when you join a map, or you join a game, clear the terror zone that's there. And then, if you draw the ire of the herald, chances are you have a preferential seed, and then go from there to, it's already Mausoleum and Crypt. Then terrorize the act. That's the best way to go. Increases your chances, because chances are if you have a better seed that's closer to that 4 to 7%, you'll do way better. So one of the strategies some groups have been doing, if you're wondering how people are getting so many Sunders, is they'll have a P8 group. Each person will host their own game and go to the terror zone. And if someone draws the ire of the herald, they'll all leave the game that they're in, or draws multiple in the small zone. They'll all join that game, terrorize every act, and then clear, because they're fishing for a better seed. Seed fishing. That's one of the ways to go about it. And then you toss on a bonus where you bring a Hork Barb. We gotta go fishing. We gotta go fishing. You go fishing, you find one, you terrorize all the acts. You know what? Tatsumix? Sorry. Tatsumi. I read the X, but not the first X. I can't read. I don't have friends I can't read. I don't know 8 people. But if you have a P8, the chances of getting a Sunder on a preferential seed at a tier 5 herald is about 1 in 60. If you have a Hork Barb, you dramatically increase the chances of getting it. There's something about the loot pool for Horking where if you don't get a Grand Charm to roll, you're more likely to get it on the Hork than you are otherwise. So it's not a 1 in 30, it's actually like a 1 in 20. Hello, Doom. So that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. That's kind of the bombshell. There are some other things. Now, that is one of the ways some people have been getting heralds every minute and 15 seconds. Fishing for ires. Now, it's a lot of this is crazy. I haven't gotten 10 really good herald seeds in a row, or like 10 really good herald seeds, which you would need to get statistical significance, at least to run a student T against the regular data. So we're in a point where we're gonna try for it. Our headphones died, boys. We can't hear the stream. If the audio quality is bad, just start screaming. We're gonna plug them in. We're gonna plug them in. We got a mobile charger to charge our mobile charger. We're daisy chaining this. Perfect. So what we're gonna do is try exactly that. We're gonna try to draw the ire of a herald, and then if we could do it correctly, terrorize the act, and then see how many heralds we'll actually get out of it. Hello, Doom. How are you doing? Now, this was actually something we learned from Gymnasium when he had rated our stream, and that is Bloodraven is always in the corner. Or her entrance is always in the corner. They'll still be on the road, but it won't be in the middle. It'll actually be a corner entrance. Tired from work, Satch? Sorry, man. I just ran a full circle there. That's crazy. What a time to be alive. There were a couple times where I think there's only... Since, not just last season, but the season before... Oh, hello. I found superior drop seeds. So... A superior drop seed is a seed where the drops in an area are just absolutely incredible, even with very low magic find. What we found is I actually messaged DZ and I said, hey, join my game. And he did. And we got a Tal Orb, a unique amulet, an Andes, and a Griffin's. And I knew something was up when I got the unique ring, and then I got the Tal Orb immediately after from a different pack. I'm like, you have to join this game. I said, because I think it's an extreme drop seed. And he's like, okay. And he joined, and then everything else dropped too. But it was only impacting Terrorized Sewers level 1. Did I not do Bloodraven yet? Okay, well, I guess we're doing Bloodraven. And you could get these drop seeds occasionally. We had them once in Chaos Sanctuary as well, where it was just super great drops all at once. Diablo dropped a Griffin's Eye, a Burr Rune dropped in the same one, the exact same seed. And you know what? I think we could hork her. I'm gonna find out. We're gonna find out. She's a super unique. She's quest linked, but I'm sure we could. We're gonna find out. I'm looking at the barbarian.
What I kill stays dead.
No, we cannot. That's fine. We also had it once in the Bloodmoor, where the super chest in the Bloodmoor, I had like 100 magic find. And if you didn't know, the Bloodmoor has a chance of spawning, I think it's like a 1 in 3 chance of spawning a house that has the front porch. It's a super chest. And it was all uniques. None of them were good, but it was all uniques. So it was cool anyway, but not quite what we were looking for. We're gonna aim for getting these areas through. The thing about the mausoleum is you generally stick around the entrance because most of the champion packs should spawn in close proximity to the actual entrance itself. It's a big area. My usual go-to is once I get to 3 champions, I leave. There's no point in searching all the corner areas. There we go, there's the 2. And then, because you're just kind of wasting time searching a dead area. Thank you for the follow. Cedre. I can't read. I say it every time. Please tell me how to pronounce the name. I will never forget it. Okay, so there's 3. Generally, for people who are Herald farming, you want to try to aim for most of them or all of them. But we're just doing testing right now. So we're skipping it. We don't need no champ packs. I find the crypt is significantly smaller and significantly easier to get through and navigate. But I think the seed is promising on the loot table side because we found a lot of uniques already in set items. My magic find isn't very high. What's my magic find at right now? Okay, my magic find is at 10%. I'm rolling 10% magic find. And we've been finding a lot of rare items. So I think this seed is elevated for drops. But, so anyway, hold up. A Yuan drops from a trash mob. Like I said, we have no magic find pretty much. 10 magic find. What's our mercenary have for his magic find? He has no magic find. And a Yuan drops in the terrorized area. And on the way to the terrorized area, we found unique. So this is a superior loot seed. At least so far in the Cold Plains and the Burial Grounds. I don't know exactly how far they extend. Because in the game where we had the superior chaos, we also had a sewers level 1 that was superior. Everywhere else on the map was virtually dead when it came to loot. Should I shard it? I could shard it. If I shard it Doom, it'll be good for loot. It won't be good necessarily for heralds. But which we could do. We could do it. Yeah, Maelstrom. We'll keep going. We'll see. We'll do a full clear on the crypt. And we'll see. We'll see how it goes. If the crypt goes well, we'll keep going. If drawing the ire is at about 7%, do I have music on? I do. Can you guys hear it now? I did change the game's EQ. So what it should do is if the game is loud while I'm talking, it should actually lower. Oh yeah, it's down the rabbit hole, but not the ominous one is next. It was down the ominous rabbit hole was the song from the Heartbound OST. So if you notice the audio quality is better, it's because we're using a compressor and a bus. So that way if we have a lot of background noise in the game while I'm talking, it'll actually adjust the game to be a little bit lower so that you could still hear my voice through it. I haven't quite set it for the music yet because it's the desktop capture, so it may affect the music quality. But already, when I was hearing my voice sounds significantly better. So that's cool. We're gonna keep going on this map seed just to see what's going on. I keep saying map seed. This map has a good drop table so far, which is great for Horking. But is it great for heralds? If it's good for heralds too, we're swimming in water. That's a high chance for us to potentially get Asunder even on like P1, P2. Because our luck is increased. And if we have that better drop table, all it takes is for a T1 Herald to roll what would have been a Geeds for it to potentially give us Asunder on the first go. But the thing is, the drop seeds don't always extend to sub areas or sub zones. Does the Hork Barb have to be in the area for the body to be Horkable? Because I think that might be the case. I don't think it is, though, because it was working fine before for whenever they were doing the, like, the area herald drops. And these are just regular mobs. All we gotta do is draw the ire of the heralds. We don't even have to, like, they're not very... It says they're extra strong, but come on. I normally stick around, but the fact that there's no heralds... Or not just no heralds, but no, Rickroll for 20 minutes? Oh, the sticker wasn't on. Baby, you redeemed it. Okay, here's the thing. We'll do it. We'll do it. People on YouTube are making fun of me for the headphones. They don't know the stream made it, so we have to wear them. Here's the story behind the Kraken Kitty headphones. Man versus stream. We weren't doing the best on our time. We weren't doing too hot. The stream got to vote on a number of different punishments. And you know what they voted for? The stream voted for the Kraken Kitty headphones. Kraken Kitty V2s. You know the cool thing about the Kraken Kitty V2s? They are unironically better than my regular headphones. They are far superior. Audio quality is better. They work better. And that's why we wear them. And now, we have to wear them because it's not really a Rickroll redemption if we don't have it. And baby, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the stickers again because the Sticko-Vision wasn't on. I'm going to play the sticker again because you deserve the sticker at the very least. Okay, it's on. Musical stop. And we got 20 minutes of Rickroll going on. We're going to set this for... You know, we're going to set it for 21 minutes so I can actually get it set up. It's pinned. It's pinned. We have 1 minute to get it going. And I know exactly which version we're going to be playing. And you guys will have to let me if the volume's okay. Let me know if the volume's okay or if it's too quiet. Also, exclamation point enter because we do have a low rune to give away here. Okay, we're open up the stickers dashboard so we can actually do this properly. Because it's not proper if we don't do it. The man has earned his stickers. I'm not too proud to take low. Me neither, me neither. Okay, let's see. Let's get these stickers up here. Log in with Twitch, of course. Of course we will. We have to. Oh boy. Screen's black just while I set this up. So this is what it's gonna be, boys. Why is it playing twice? I don't know. But here we go, boys. Are you ready for 20 minutes? The thing about this version is this version is great. Because this version doesn't actually apply to copyright. So we're playing the copyright-free version. And this is what we're going to be doing for the next 20 minutes. Set a timer for 20 minutes. You guys will have to let me know if it's time to use our Ort runes and repair. That's good? Okay, cool. Yes! Yep. It's because Baby Ute redeemed 500 bits for Man vs. Stream is still going on, but this time, no stakes, just punishments. We're gonna do a mini experiment because if the seed is elevated, like I think it is, I mean, we already got... Listen to this, it works out. It's like ASMR, but better. Nope. I keep accidentally doing oh, it's gonna take it off. We're just gonna keep on checking. We're gonna kill the champ packs here because I do think ring mail. We've gotten a lot of uniques, and you guys saw the maelstrom drop out of nowhere. It's a little unfortunate though that it's not also a herald seed, because if it was those two together, that's gonna get you asunder. We're just killing everything because that regular guy dropped us the maelstrom. But we already cleared most of these areas. It'll be the first areas in the game map that you travel is where you're gonna find your champ packs. I like the map. I don't know if we're really gonna find a... There's no one here but you. You know what, Tatsumi? That's perfect. We only need one. Would you believe me if I told you it was like about 7 or 8 months of zero on both Twitch and YouTube for a bit? I know I said 7 months and a bit, which is a bit redundant, but... Okay, we're gonna see if we can get the house. We did need a hell rune. You know what? I think this is Mr. Llama Vod? You mean Mr. Llama Vod? We can't terrorize Act 1. That's okay. Talking to chat when there's no one there. Okay, so you can see on screen, Doom, that I'm actually talking to YouTube. Tatsumi's on YouTube. I have integrated chat now, so you can actually see. The chat bigger? We could do that. And a Warhammer too. Lucky us. Here, I'll adjust chat just for you guys. Doing shit? That's totally okay. This is now a YouTube chat. So what I was gonna do is we could actually do something crazy. Mods can do this too. But let's check on JSP real quick. Come on, someone post. Okay, this guy posted a Valcalm. We're gonna copy the image address. Okay, so we're halfway done our Rickroll time. I don't know, Doom. I have no idea. Okay, test, boys. You ready? Okay. I'd have to make it bigger so you guys could see, but mods could post links to images. I kind of want it to be like this so it makes more sense. Because of the font size. Like, is that too small? Here, actually, I have a font I can look. That's way too small. That's way too small. You can't read that. It's got to be like that size for it to be good. It's a good size on PC. On PC, it's great. Yeah, that's true. What we'll do is if anybody's like, hey, I have an image of a thing. we'll just share it from there. See if I can spam my own chat. You know what? I think as long as we could fit everything in there, I think it's fine. Here's what we're gonna do. We're actually gonna make it even bigger because Rick Astley, you're right. You're right. We need to have this timer going. Now, cops, that should have worked. I don't know why it didn't. Oh, because you gotta copy the... Is that the image address? Oh, yeah, you gotta add the .png, I think, for it to work. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're making the chat bigger, boys. Never mind the game. We can set the opacity. It's fine. You can see behind it. Don't let the haters tell you how to live. We're making the chat huge. We're scaling it a little bit higher. We're doing big chat. We're going to be mobile friendly. That down a little bit. You guys don't need to see behind that part of the screen. It's fine. Sorry, I have to move all of the little icons and stuff like that for it to work and fit. And you know what? Yeah, the Warhammer like font's a little bit small. That's fine. We'll fix it later. And yeah, Rick Astley again. It's coming back up. 10 more minutes of beauty. Groups have been doing is fishing. They'll host like 8 different games between their group. Each person will go tackle their terror zone at P1, and if they draw the Ire of the Herald once or multiple times in quick succession, everyone will join that game. They'll terrorize every act and clear it. And that's been the best way to fish for seeds. I don't have the stats, but I do know that of the like runs that we've done, we've had 1 superior seed. So we'll aim to kill like 4 packs here, unless we notice that like this area is also impacted by the like loot seed, because we got a lot of good loot with like no magic find in Act 1. If this area is also applied to it, then maybe we'll do something about it. That's why that one stream, it's like, hey guys, I got like 21 heralds in like the last 4 hours. And then, hey, why am I only getting 2 heralds in a 5-hour stream? He died so fast. We gotta get the mana fortitude. Or it's our sign to get a get the soul skull. I mean, we might need to crepify for this guy. He's a Venom Lord. Yeah, so yeah, that would be a good way to go, Caps. It's, you're clearing the... Some people are going to sell Sunders. And if people sell Sunders, Sunders won't have the same value. So that's my suspicion for why, like, some of the groups aren't telling people. Or they're not sharing the data. I'm just a little guy. I'm totally okay sharing the data. If I win, everybody wins. And this is why people don't usually tell me things. So that's basically what our strategy is going to be right now. Is we're going to clear the groups, or as many groups as we pretty much can, and then go from there. The normal strategy for Plains of Despair is the L strategy, where you basically make an L. So you go straight, and then once you hit 4 groups, you start going down, and then right to the exit. We've hit 2 groups right now. So we got 2 more to hit before we change our direction. Just hugging the perimeter all the way around. So we've kind of already made our makeshift L. And then we're more than 2 screens without one, so it probably means that they've either spawned on the other side or we're not going to see one. And like, this is the larger group without a champion, so chances are we've already hit our saturation on the other side. Now, this one actually has a very similar L route. And the reason why you do the perimeter in Plains of Despair is because Iswal has a very large area, and you're more likely to see him. So, double axe dropped. And again, we're running 10 Magic Find. So, I wonder if the Terror Zones right now have a, Cryptic Axe. An elevated Seed. I'm going to keep that because I need to make an Insight. Not for me, but for my dad's Warlock. I'm helping get him set up with a Echoing Strike build. Because he has he doesn't know about Bind Demon right now. Oh, that was such a terrible voice crack, boys. That was so bad. He doesn't know about Bind Demon. He's like, how do you have 2 demons? I'm like, okay, let me show ya. So we're gonna get him set up. Now, the reason why we're going to bring Emilio back isn't because we need him, but it's because he has Reaper's Toll, which he can use to get Decrepify up, which we can use to kill this guy. Of course, when Emilio comes back, we find souls. Do we try for the souls glitch, boys? Not a glitch. Honestly, our Magic Find's been pretty good, even at 10. So I think we just keep going. Look for the champs. Oh, that's it, boys. That was 20 minutes of Rick Astley. Which means we could go back to the regular old music. I'm like, where'd this guy come from? Also, I want to share some data with you guys, but I'm also working on the comprehensive saturation guide. So I don't want to spoil anything. But if you guys want to hear a dance party sticker, oh, there was. I think we got rid of it for space. I think we needed it for space. But I do remember there being one. There was one for sure. Just for you, baby. I will bring it back. We will find another one. I think what we're going to do is stick on the Velgroup one. So, City of the Damned. I think I told you guys last time about the Tile Links champion groups. And now, if you get the right tiles to spawn and you keep with the rooting, you can actually get a super saturation of more than 3. Technically up to 12, but 3 is kind of what we saw. I have the odds. I have the data to determine what the odds of that happening is. 1 in 6,817. You are more likely to get a Sur rune to drop than you are to get that seed. However, are you guys familiar with Fatty 180? Fatty 180 on Reddit is famous or infamous. We'll say famous for running 100,000 City of the Damned runs. 100,000 of them. And he collected data on every single one. And I'm sharing this with you guys. It's going to be in our next video. We're going to talk about it. On run 12,864, he had 11 unique packs. That's crazy. The maximum native cap for City of the Damned is 8. 8 packs. So, anyway, yeah, you're more likely to get a Sur rune, but you are less likely to get a Burr rune. It's right in between. So it's doable. Now, what I want to do is I want to do something stupid. I want to do something crazy. Well, after the next video comes out, I'm going to give it 48 hours. 48 hours after the next video comes out, my plan is to run City of the Damned once for every subscriber we have. Right now, that's about 800 runs. So, would we get it? Well, there's a chance. Probably not, though. But I think doing City of the Damned 1,000 times alone would be exhausting. But the seed resets every time. It's not single player. This will be a ladder. Yeah, I should probably bow myself again. Oh, you got a Burr rune? Yeah, just punching it. Just punching them. Hello, Jaws. Trap souls and say, you know what? There's a chance that they could do really well, too. I know we're doing the Terror Zone here. This definitely isn't it. Again, we got lucky with 2 loot seeds, but we did not get a Herald seed, which is unfortunate. Unless this guy draws its ire. Clip it! Clip it, boys! Clip it! Clip it right now! I'm wearing the pink headphones because the stream voted for it because I lost a challenge. Just looking for a Fatso. Yeah, to replace him. You know, that's fair. If you're playing Warlock, that's happened. Sorry for my outburst, boys, but that's so funny. So we might have gotten lucky with the right seed, actually. It's entirely possible, which means we got to bring the Barbarian in. Number 4 wasn't it, number 5 was it. So it took us about 5 different games to find when we actually drew the ire of the Herald. So we'll see what happens. We're going to draw... We've drawn the ire. Now we're going to terrorize it. Kiss him a little bit. All the fun stuff, you know? Okay. But it's good that we stuck along the perimeter. Because, oh, there's his wall. See, he's so easy to kill, though.
I can't carry anymore.
When you have this much crushing blow. So there's actually a reason why we do the perimeter as well. Even though you spawn the champion packs, you don't discover all of the map. Let's go, Geeds! Geeds roll first try. So somebody don't spawn all the map. Oh, it's by fades out. There we go. Oh, no, there. Since we didn't spawn all of the map, we can actually discover new areas, new sub-areas, not sub-areas, new parts of the map, and new regular mobs, which have the chance of turning into the Herald. That's why you don't do all the way through the map. You do the perimeter. That's the strategy, at least. But now we have our Hork Barb ready to go. And we'll be fine as long as the first thing we get to isn't a Thorns Herald. That's been the bane of our existence, is the Thorns Herald. Not friendly to physical damage. And we don't actually have to kill these, we just need to discover them. Hello! Hello, Juan. How are you doing today? Juan, sorry. Not Juan. We have made some discoveries. So that's it for Outer Steps and Plains of Despair. So we're gonna terrorize Act 2 probably, and then go from there. Discovery. Heralds. Once. No. You can see them now. You can see them. You can see the YouTube ones now. The Heralds don't spawn the way you think they do. Not totally. They're not linked to... Like, we had a couple of different games where we terrorized the entire game, cleared it, and got 2 Heralds. Or multiple games, and we got 2 Heralds in 4 hours. We had one game where we got 21 Heralds in an hour and a half. Now, the discrepancy, or the reason for the discrepancy, comes down to the Herald spawning logic, or drawing of ire logic, getting pulled from their own unique seed. So it's not actually 2%, it's 1 to 7. Get it back into D2 after a long time no play? Well, welcome back. How long has it been since you played last? Because my advice is pretty much the same for everybody, whether it's been like a year, 3 years, 10 years, 20 years. Take it slow. Don't rush to the end game. Enjoy the music. Talk to the NPCs. Listen to the gossip. Do all the quests. Kill Bloodraven and the Countess. And fall in love with the game again. And then move on to the end game content. Okay, I said Act 2. And that's probably a good area to go to. Kick the barrels! Kick the barrels! That's absolutely correct. Someone pin that man. Someone pin him. Now, the advice I was given was, oh, do Act 2 first. Oh, 1 to 07? Okay, a lot has changed. But one thing you'll be really happy to know about is the next hit always misses bug was fixed. A Cawfish, she can while terrorized. Her normal drop table goes up to a low, but it only happens not from her special rune spawn slot, but her natural mob's drop slot, if that makes sense. So she always has a chance to drop a specific pool of runes, or hell runes, or like quest-linked runes, and then she has her natural drops. Her natural drops, if her natural drop is a rune and rolls a Zot, super rare, but it can happen. But one, it's next hit always misses has been fixed. So that's the one where if you're playing like a level 2 paladin, you're trying to hit a zombie, and it's like whoosh, 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 like 15 times and nothing happens. That was fixed. From one of the other mobs, if it's a unique or champion, they're elevated in level and they have a chance to drop. I think this is Act 2. we're actually going to go to River real quick. But lots of cool discoveries. Of course we can't go to River. He doesn't have the waypoint. There we go. He'll be here with us, the Barb. The most important thing isn't actually the bow necessarily, but the buffs that he gives with us. Gives with it. So we drew the ire. Terrorizing Act 1 would be ideal, because if we just go to the Bloodmoor and go into the cave, high density areas, each mob has the chance for to potentially become a herald. The reason why Act 2 is considered one of the best when you draw the ire is just tombs. High density areas, once you draw ire, they spawn very quickly. The problem with it, for me, is physical damage. There's a lot of ghosts in there. There's a lot of stuff that's poison immune, and my two primary means of doing damage are poison and physical damage. But we're just gonna... The beetles are good. Honestly, we're getting some good XP here, even though I've been a little bit slow on yapping. We'll take that. Slow and yapping is basically... that should be the title of the stream. I like hearing the sound of my own voice, which is why I'm so slow. And you know what? I'm actually got so much stuff. Should be on your profile. Hey, Stony Tomb. So this is actually like really good for density, and it's really easy to hit saturation in Stony Tomb. You just gotta hug the edges, because it's usually the final area with the super unique is in the middle. Oh, yeah. Once you have the curse, it doubles his damage. If you have something that gives amplify damage, double damage. Never mind everything else. It's whatever you're doing, double damage. You thought regular damage was good? Double it. Yeah, that's true. The one disadvantage to rolling a superior blade talon. Come on, be something good. We gotta check everything. This is where the inefficiency catches up to us a little bit. Here's the thing. That's the one thing about streaming that's so funny. I will run like 200, 300 runs on something, and I'm just like yellow, no, like I'm just doing it. I'm completely silent. Warhammer, nothing's happening. Stream time's also vibe time. I just have so much fun on stream. Guys, trust me, I'm actually good at the game. Just don't look at me. I'm actually mildly okay at the game. Yeah, off position deleted. Not ideal. I haven't played I mean, I have a off-season Warlock. I want to play a Warlock, but I want to hit 99 first. Now, you guys might be wondering, hey, Mr. Strammer, why haven't you been doing the grinding you should be doing to hit level 99? Well, the reason is that I want to. But one of the biggest thing is the main areas that are going to give me XP late game for hitting 99 faster are very heavy with physical immunes. And the best way for me to get around that is to have a Sunder. And the best way to get a Sunder $1,000,000 question. Killing heralds. So there's a lot of farming that's going on first, even though we're where we are here right now in the season. Pretty sure Spine Blister is actually the super unique. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, no, it's not the tome. It's if we get a unique. We're killing them all, boys. So the fact that we did draw Ire, which is, like, good, but the fact that it's not summoning either. Ondels with XP Jewel and 10% Annie. You know what? I have an Ondels. I don't have an XP Jewel. Leo, you know what? I don't know how it works for the lives. I think what happens is when you rewatch the VOD, the chat pops up. So I think if you skip to the very end, all the chat will load. So the big difference between a live and an actual video is that the live chat updates while you're watching. So you can see what people are commenting while the video's going on, even though you can't interact with it. What is an XP jewel? That's the jewel you get from the Uber big guys, the ancients. The only Leo, also the only time you Rancor that the chat will be taken off usually is if YouTube keeps it on held hot comments. Oh boys, YouTube. The last video did really well. It did really well. It's marked as an outlier by VidQI. A very positive reception. Overwhelmingly, really good for the community. We got some bangers in the held comments. Like some bangers. Like you guys thought YouTube mean comments were bad. Some of them are just crazy, and I thought I'd share one with you. This is the funniest thing, and it's such a rare insult. This was on the chat. For context, it was somebody who didn't have a real account, but it was like an OF account, link account or something like that. What they commented was, this got held by YouTube, so no one saw it. No one saw it. I got to see it because I searched by held comments, which I don't think I'll do again. They said, you should pick up heavy drinking and chain smoking. On top of that, you should inject as much testosterone as you possibly can, because with that weak facial hair you have and that crazy annoying voice, you may as well just be a woman. Pick up chain smoking and heavy drinking is probably one of the funniest things anybody has ever said to me, online or anywhere else. And I saw that and I'm like, oh my god, that's a crazy insult. I've never heard anything of that caliber anywhere before. I know. And I'm like, oh my god. To be fair, out of like 500 comments, only one person to tell me to pick up chain smoking. That's pretty good. And to be fair, the sound of my voice right now is closer to what it naturally is versus what it was in the previous video, because we had to do some adjustments for the pitch and sound quality. But if any time you guys feel like somebody's annoying you, remember, you can always tell them pick up chain smoking. Anyway, YouTube is such a funny place. They didn't like my comments about the maggot layer. But yeah, Leo, that's I'm pretty sure how live comments works. Anyway. Unless it gets held. We have that regular background YouTube moderation. So nothing too crazy. You know what? If we want to draw the ire real quickly, or we want to try to, I know I'm farming these other areas to like draw ire. If we want to spawn the herald from the ire that was already drawn, I should go to an area that has really high density. And it's a new area. Discover a new area. I feel like that is the Canyon of the Magi. Technically, we could do it in tombs, but if it's a Herald Ghost, it's all over. We're cooked. I don't really need these guys. Mites, probably. There's a guy with Mite around here somewhere. There we go. That's a slightly darker blue crab. Anyway, the pickup chain smoking was funny. At least I thought it was a little bit of a haha. The reason why I'm popping in like this is because if it's gonna spawn a herald, discovering a new area, and the mobs that'll do it, and if it doesn't, okay, well then, see, loading new areas does it pretty well. Now let's hope it's not a ghost. Let's hope it's not a ghost. God, just because I said it, it's gonna be a ghost. That's the only thing we can't do. We'll do our best, though. Okay, well, these are just regular guys. And we'll get the barbarian ready so he can hork it. This is significantly easier than the P8. It's only P2, and I know P3 would technically be better for what we're doing. Not yet, but be on standby, Doom, because the answer might be a maybe. Sorry, I thought that was Ancient Ka for a second. One thing I do miss about having access to classic graphics is Ancient Ka, that purple boy. We'll never see him in his purple glory ever again. Not on Reign of the Warlock, at least. Also, Tatsumi. Yes, that was also part of the reaction. So I do suspect that this is either Duriel's tomb or the false... This is the false tomb, more likely. You can tell that this is Ancient Ka's tomb. You can tell in part that it's Ancient Ka's tomb just because you get the wraparound over here. You have large intersections. This should be a four-way intersection. And normally the true tomb is cleaner, where the purple will open up directly into a straight line. Or like the entrance tile will open up. Not the constant split tiles. So there's the herald. It's Vigor, boys! Easy. Fast beetles, easy beetles. And I gotta make sure I don't use my sentry. Hell yeah. Act 1 shard, baby. Where did that Den of Evil go? I'm gonna drop this, and then we're actually gonna bring the barb over, because it was a little weird last time that all the bodies disappeared when he went through the waypoint. So I think he's got to stick with us for a little bit. Do you guys know what kind of barb it is? Does anyone care to guess? I know you guys already said magic fine, but guess, look at this. He's a Whirlwind Barb. Whirlwind Sin, Whirlwind Barb. You know what? Andre, it should have been. It should have been. You guys have been voting for Throw Barb, actually. Maybe we'll Throw Barb next season, but that would actually be a pretty good idea. What's our durability at? 1! Ah. Okay. Okay, so, you know what? No such thing as wasted prep time. You know what? We should do a Throw Barb. I think that would be fun. We needed Gold Find, and this was one of the builds that I hadn't tried before, so I thought it would be, I thought it'd be good. And Jellied is here. You ever see a sarcophagus with vigor? Did we kill it already? I guess we did. I feel like Heralds, in the past at least, were a little bit harder than that. Okay, we're gonna get Horkin, boys. Wish us luck. Nothing. But that's okay. That's just the first. Actually, we got in a. Oh. It's F, but it wasn't good. That's okay. We will check that Ammy, though. I'm hoping for any kind of Barb Ammy. Yeah, fill over until 3. That's what I was thinking. I'm pretty sure that's going to be the way it's going to go. But hey, we got one. We got one. That's a lot more than we got last time. So we're gonna just go through tombs, I think, and then try to draw that ire. Ooh. Not what I meant to do there. So there's some physical immunes that I don't really appreciate. We're just gonna skip the ghosts. And this is the large tomb. We might kill Duriel because I've avoided him. Chaos Burn. And we can kill the ghosts as long as our mercenary gets to crepify off on them.
Thanks.
Does he do it?
Thanks.
50-50. Yeah, they fall over until 3. You know what? I think... sorry, I in my headphones I heard a cracking sound, but it was definitely just the jar. I think the reason why I usually have a tougher time is because it's a fight when it's Thorn's Aura. I gotta like lure their buddies away. I'm sure I could get around it if I were to spec into my traps a little bit more, or even like blades, but. Not right yet. Not right yet. Did our Barb die or crash? No, he's in Lucaline. None of it. Ancient Ka! What did I tell ya, boys? Ancient Ka. I knew this was his tomb right away. I told us so, boys. I told us so. That's a cryptid sword, but like... dual wield it on a barbarian and have max Arctic Blast. So map reading. Oh.
Thanks.
There you go. So. Now we're back to just killing them. Just killing champs. We're not too concerned about much else. So where is the worst place you guys found something rare? Like a rune. The place that ruined you. Me, I was playing a Javazon, and we had the group just going through cows. And I saw a lone cow. A lone cow. And I ran past him, and I'm like, you know what? What if he has like a jaw rune or something crazy? And I turned around and killed him. And do you know what he had? A jaw rune. You know the problem with that? I probably thought that before dozens of times. And it didn't have a jaw rune. But that time it did. Now, the discipline I need to I need to force out of my inner being in order to make sure I don't do that. It's a lot. Sometimes you can't resist because I'm like, hey, remember that one time it was a jaw rune? Or like these bodies? It's like, I'm like, they never drop anything. Then the one time it did, it was a Vex rune, and I'm like, no way. I can't believe it. Can't believe it happened. But it did. That's why we gotta do it. Okay, we're gonna go to this tomb, and we're just gonna... You know, ghosts is never a good sign. This is why I want a bone break. So I can deal with, like, this nonsense. The Crapify does help. One of the tombs next to Neelathok. Just in case the draw drops, and boom. Now you gotta check every one. Yeah. Doesn't happen a second time. It's the buttered side toast down, or buttered side toast effect. You always remember toast dropping on the buttered side down. You never remember it dropping on the other side because... Oh god, this is not good. It was fine. It was fine. We lost her to Crepify, but... It all worked out in the end. Ghosts. You don't remember the toast landing on the crust side where it almost slips off the plate onto the counter or table? And it's just like still on the toast, you're like, just move it back on the plate. You don't remember that. But what you do remember is the time that it flips around and you have a crazy peanut butter mess to clean up. Because it created that unique experience, that novelty. All of your, so Tatsumi, you guys can see what Tatsumi is saying. Can you? Hold up. Or lift it up to chat a little bit. Yeah, you can. Yeah, from, random mobs, not elites. You never get it from the places you're supposed to farm. You always get it from the places. Like, you kick a barrel and get an Istrune, you're kicking barrels for the rest of your playtime. Jaw and a Zod dropped. Picked up both. Zod was mixed in with a bunch of dolls. That's wild. Oh, those are some good drops. My first ever high rune of Season 7 coming back after D2R launch was a Zod. And it was my first Zod ever. You know, I didn't know, no, I haven't seen it. You can link it. We'll allow it. Jaw rune from a barrel of a non-TZ tower level 1. You gotta love the barrels. They'll either blow up or... You know, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna... We'll check this out. I haven't seen this video, actually. I will share it, though. So that we can all watch it together, boys. Sorry, I'm opening up OBS again, which was closed, now open. And open and close, you know how it is. And chat's back open.
I'll be here with bells on.
Stay a while and listen.
Would you stop moving? Just stop moving! Did you stupid? Good. Got him.
He chased the mob, and now I bet my bottom dollar he's gonna chase the mobs forever now. They're all gonna be chased. That's great, actually. That's a barrel kick Zod rune if I've ever seen one.
You chase them down. You don't let them get away from you. Hell no. Get your ass back here. Whack. Cross it off the list. I've officially found every rune.
I don't watch any drama videos, but the amount of times YouTube wants me to watch The Downfall of Pirate Software Part 9, like, boys, I don't want to. I don't want to watch that. I will listen to Diablo lo-fi beats to stay a while and listen to any day. But the rest... drama? The only drama I have is why did Willie get his Zod rune, but I didn't. I know why. A likely story. A likely story. The only drama I have, her key drops are not what they should be. Oh, for sure, for sure. No, Willie's awesome. We love rating his channel. He has a cool thing where anytime you raid him, he does like a personalized cam and it like takes a photo. No, hear me out. Anytime someone raids with more than 20 peeps, it's a foot cam and takes a photo. Guys, no, that's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. What do you want me to do? Look at my mana? all the champ groups, I think we killed a couple of them before we came up here. I'm just gonna skip most of the regular groups here. I was gonna say, was he physical immune? That would be wild. But on the Toes involved in the channel? No, we're definitely not. So, you know what? Once you were here. You were here when we explained the foot cam thing, right? I think so. Oh, I imagine. Yeah, just getting the TP ability. You were not? Okay. So there's a YouTuber who had a short that got really popular, or a streamer, and she said to her chat, "Oh yeah, I got a do exclamation point foot cam, and it'll change the camera from the face cam to the foot cam for you." And a bunch of people in the chat started typing exclamation point foot cam. And then she said, "Mods, ban anyone who said foot cam." And then look, she's like, "Wait, my mods are the ones who typed foot cam." And that was the joke. That's where the foot cam when thing came up, because we watched it on stream. There's another funny part where we noticed a trend on Twitch where anytime we mentioned foot cam or toes, we automatically lost 10% of the viewers. Our viewership went down 10%, no matter how much it was. When we had 120 people, we lost 20. When we had 20 people, we lost 4 people. And so on and so forth. We tested it on other people's. Foot cam when? Foot cam when? Okay, the 10% viewership drop theory. But then when we set a timer, random increments, either 2, 5, or 10 minutes after, we would get a 20% increase in viewership out of nowhere. At least 10 people logged off right now. They're like, well, we had 25 people. I mentioned foot cam, we're down to 21. Now, either 10% of people on stream are like, ew, and close the stream, or there's something to do with Twitch's view count, where if it hears controversial words or topics, it automatically drops it down. And toes are controversial. We don't know. But then it increases. Why does it increase after? Because the freaks log in. Sorry. Sorry. I'm not kink shaming. I'm kink asking why. The conspiracies. Here's the thing. If we weren't able to replicate it reliably, I'd say it was just like a meme conspiracy. But we were able to replicate it. When we explained it and people on stream mentioned it, the same thing happened. It happened in a lot of Spin's stream, on Cooley's stream, on a couple of other streams. I can't remember who else engaged in it, but those were the 2 ones that were the most memorable. And it happened. The 10%, then the increase. Just wait, boys. Just wait. Less than 10 minutes from now, we're going to go up to 30 peeps. Why? And then anytime that happened, we would say toes confirmed. I don't know. You know, explaining it is kind of weird. But that's what happened. The toe theory was confirmed, and toes confirmed became a bit of a trend. And it did extend a little bit in the D2 community. Oh no, or Dr. Ramen God was one. Because, like, I'm not saying that. I don't want my views to drop by 10%. All theories are fact until proven wrong. You know what? We had a hypothesis. We knew how we would test our hypothesis. And we did. And we were able to replicate our results. Multiple times. Toshank confirmed. We got it. Technically, we would need to do it 10 times. And then we would need to run at least 10 times so we could run a student t-test. And then we would be able to confirm statistical significance. Because it's anecdotal until we run the stats. That's science, baby! You know what? Here's the thing. We did not have that many people on the stream when we did the vote. The stream had maybe 12 people. 4 people voted for the Kraken Kitty V2s. 2 people voted for a foot cam. And the rest were split between the other things. I couldn't remember. I think it was like the last dab, habanero. We needed a punishment to add like 5 hours to the challenge because we were behind. Because Man vs. Stream was about hitting 99 within a specific period of time. And, this might have been a bad seed, boys. Or, I'm just slow. Anything is possible. 77% of statistics are made up on the spot? You know what? Probably. But we ran the math. We ran the math. We wanted to test it. We're like, okay, guys, at this time, we're going to mention the word. And we did. And it just instant. It's dropped. They're all bad seeds. They might be. It was cool getting the loot seed. Obviously, nothing good dropped. But it was nifty anyway. Because we still just need to draw iron from this bad boy. We could go to Maggot Lair. I don't want to, but we could. I mean, if we use the shard, we might as well clear as many of these areas as we can. Well, we might bring Emilio back. Now, you may ask, is his name actually Emilio? No, it isn't. But, it is everywhere else. It's always Emilio. Hello, Jellied. Welcome back. Welcome. You know, we did get some good groups here. And then, our saturation's pretty decent. Oh, yeah, really good. Okay, that's 3 in a row. And then, I think we have one more group here before we get to the Radamant. You know what? Like, there was, it would be cool if you had, like, mercenary storage slots like Pokemon. Just switch them out. This is my battle gym. This is Emilio. This is Eliza. I use her for vigor when I need more speed. This is Ragnar. He's actually my my utility barb. Set him up in Pokemon fights, or in mercenary fights. That's what we call it. We have a need for Wahid. That's just true. I think my guy's Haseen. Merc duels in Diablo? You know what? There were some. There were some people doing Merc duels versus like Infinity Blood, like Iron Golem, or like there were Golem duels going on. I think I think Bound Demon duels should be a thing. Okay, so this is our super unique. Can't really life like tap from him, so that's our only disadvantage here. Not life tap, but life steal. Wow, look at all that gold. My Lester versus your Lester. Yep.
Good evening.
Always and only Emilio? I appreciate that. Because, what do we have here? It is Hassan for us. But it could be... It could be Emilio, but Emilio's got thorns right now. So we don't want that. We don't want Emilio right now. Not that Emilio. We have our Emilio. I'm gonna switch just over to Dark Wood because why not? We could always come back to Act 2, and it is what it is. And if anybody wants to pop in this game, if there's any areas you want to farm, feel more than welcome. Sir 5 password, sir. I'm gonna try to get these guys going. A 4-pack is nice, actually. But now we're starting to see... Hello! Nidox or New York Docs. Hello. How's it going? Welcome to the chat. Or he's from New York and he's gonna dox us. Nidox. Okay, you never know. Okay, there's a guy who's NY Dodge, or Dog. I call him Nidog. He's like it's actually the New York Dodgers. I'm like, oh man. So we got to be careful. We got to be careful. Welcome to the stream. Heralds. They work in a way that's not quite what most people think. They are linked to their own spawning seed. It's not 2%. It's actually 2 to 7. So if you go fishing for games where you do the terror zone, if you draw the Ire of a Herald multiple times or fast or like really quickly, chances are you're in a map or a game that has a good Herald spawning seed. So you could use that game to then terrorize the act and then get more Heralds. Nidox Blade Master? That's awesome, actually. That is a good name. My original username was Master Looter Blue. The reason why it was Master Looter Blue is because I was the raid leader on and a raid in WoW. And I was setting the like loot priority. So I'm like, okay, setting it to Master Looter, and then rather than saying rare, which are blue, I set the color. I'm like, yeah, Master Looter, we're blue. And then they're like, Master Looter blue? What do you mean Master Looter blue? Because like the item scale. And it just stuck. And I use that username for just about everything. But Sir What's His Name. Sir What's His Name was the name that I stole from my dad. Who we do play with on stream. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. How did you find us? How did you find us? Welcome though. Some people just find us on the page. Oh, you're up in live channels? Okay, cool. Well, welcome home. This is the best channel to be on. If you do !enter, at the end of stream, we are doing a draw for a low rune on softcore ladder. And if you can't make it, well then we'll toss you in the IOUs in our Discord. No matter what, you get the stuff that you're owed. Now you may be thinking, why is this guy wearing pink Kraken Kitty V2 headphones? Or something to that effect. Well, last season, I lost man versus stream. We had to give away 437 burr runes also. But what happened is the stream at one point got to vote on what the punishment was, and they voted for the Kraken Kitty headphones. And the problem is, unironically, these headphones have better noise cancellation and better sound than the headphones I was running before. So for now, the punishment sticks. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's not even waxed today. It's not even waxed. We had a lot of snow, so it's a little bit down, but it took me like 30 years to grow, if you could believe it. An Ith rune! Boys, that's a third of a burr rune. Killer sushi! I sure hope it does. I make my own sushi. My own sushi rice. Diet pink? It is doable. If we were to diet pink, it would 100% have to be like a charity thing. Or we'd be raising money, boys. Also, if there are any areas you guys want to come to, you gotta farm any of the terrorized areas or anything. Because it turns out this was definitely not a Herald spawning seed. This was a yeah, anyway. This was a yapping seed if I've ever seen one. Okay, we running. Now, the real strategy for these areas, I know we already got the super unique, so it's probably not going to spawn anything. Is to do the perimeter, not discover the middle areas. Wait, you need to wear them in public? Where two are bombing from. Oh! Oh, where you're coming from. You're right, you're right, you're right. Where you're coming from. A tier rune! Ken Bob, that's actually a great idea. If things ever go crazy and we ever do a meet and greet, I'm wearing the headphones, boys. 1% chance of getting magic items. That's all you need. All you need. I don't know why I kept this. I don't know why I kept that. I shouldn't have kept it. At best, it's a quarter because you need a base. You know what? You're right, Tatsumi. Yeah. The quarter ith logic. It checks out. I do like this sound, though. Bring the herb back to D2R. Bring it back. Make it so you mix it with like I don't know, something silly to make a juve potion. You wouldn't recognize me without the pink headphones? It's crazy, because sometimes we have them off. Okay. We're gonna do the thing I don't want to do. We're gonna go to Lost City first, and then we're gonna do the thing I don't want to do. Just because we got Dark Elder here, and we're gonna try to maximize our returns. Get as many of these bad boys as possible. You know what? I know I've been jumping around a lot. But I guarantee I have not actually cleared the Palace Cellar. And this is actually a great area to go to. If the seed's good, this is where you're going to find out. Why would I ever use this 5-socketed thresher? Obedience, I think? Oh, it's Sir, S-I-R. Yeah, it's Sir 5, password Sir. And then Fire Eye is still bugged, so he still drops P8 loot and rares, even if it's not P8. Obedience is pretty strong, definitely. Even though it's like pretty good, I feel like it is slept on. Oh, you're not invited? Yeah. Always invite. 3 to Hydra. Psh. Ugh. You know what? That's Ghost Armor. What's the actual armor? 198. Sorry, what's the actual defense is what I meant. There we go. No, there's that little triangle of death. Yeah, but yeah, feel free. Whatever you guys want to farm, you can farm. Even if it's a TZ, you can farm the TZ. Because we're trying to get these heralds, and right now we're not getting them. So look at these boars here. This should have been a champ pack. It's not a champ pack because we spawned in Fire Eye first. So we hit the maximum before this had the chance to roll as a pack. If we would have gone here first and then killed Fire Eye, we would have been more likely to actually get a pack. You've given up? They don't exist. Here's the thing, Killer. They do. But the seed is what the problem is. This chance is not 2%. It's actually 1 to 7%. You just have to get a seed that draws the Ire of Herald faster. So if you get 8 people and everyone hosts their own game and they all go to the Terror Zone and someone draws the Ire of the Herald twice in quick succession, or they draw it immediately, chances are you have a good seed. That's the act you should yeah. So Sinoclast, that's exactly it. If you get it right away, let me check the seed menu. You could. If you're having a lot of trouble with them, that's the way to go. But the Herald's spawning seed, they're like spawning bucket. may not overlap with the seed that has good loot. Like, we have no magic find, and you guys saw we cleared a couple of places. We got a bunch of uniques really quickly, even clearing the non-terror zone on the way there, even from non-champs. We got uniques, we got set items. That's because we had a good loot bucket. That loot bucket with a good Herald spawning seed bucket is going to be the S tier for getting Sunders. Obviously, you can make things a little bit better if you do like the Souls ritual on top of that, or on a seed that's not as good, do the Souls ritual. But we're doing what we're doing, and so far we have not had very good luck with those seeds specifically. Eldazar, hello, welcome. Boys, it hasn't been 10 minutes and we're at 30 people. It's been 10 minutes and we have 30 people. Can someone say toes confirmed in the chat? Because I'd like to say this is toes confirmed. That's pretty good. Oh boy, oh boy. Those are some fast boys. Only toes. Well, you know what? That counts. That's gotta count. Oh, thank you, Zuzu. Chain boots? Wow. That's Horus's iron heel, yeah? Yeah. But, yeah, so we had one, like, game where a deep shard, yeah, we could use it to terrorize Act 4, all 3 zones. If anyone wants this, you can have it, but we do like City of the Damned. We are gonna farm that. Use it? Sure. It's open. Oh, you're already in Chaos Sanctuary? Okay, so built up areas we usually want to avoid for... Yeah, why not? Why not? That's true. Not like I'm crafting latent Sunders that need it. And if I am, I'm lying. Go for it, boys. Get that XP. I'm probably gonna level up in the Maggot Lair. But seed overlap plays a big role in what you're gonna get. So we got 20-some heralds in like an hour and a half. Just absolutely insane. Then we had that one stream set where we got 2 heralds in 4 hours. And it all comes down to the seed that you get. My mistake is like, okay, we're gonna terrorize it and see what happens. What you should be doing is fishing first. And that happens with, okay, what's the terror zone? Go clear that area first. If you don't draw the ire of the herald in that one terror zone, go to the next game. Okay, boys, I think we're leveling in Ancient Tunnels. I don't think it's happening in Maggot Lair. MF can help with getting Sunders once you get the heralds high enough where they can actually drop it, or it could be part of their drop table. Technically, a level 1 herald can drop a it can drop a Sunder if it rolls a Geeds and then rolls to a Sunder. So if an Act 1 Herald, if a Herald of Fright, the first one, drops a Geeds, basically, there's a chance you can get a Sunder off of him. But it's like regular magic find. An Eastern Shard, very nice. I have a few of those. Yeah, Magic Find applies a little bit, just like anything else, but I find when we were doing the Souls trick, that was pretty good for us.
How may I help you?
Good to see you.
Yeah, Killer, that's the way to go. That's exactly how you get them, allegedly. If you get faster IRs, you're fishing for games that have them. No, I actually got a CTA. I got a 5-bow CTA. But thank you for the offer. But so far, of people that I talk to regularly, I saw one group get a Lightning Sunder. But they were running P8 and they had five acts all going at the same time, clearing them all at the same time. This on my... Nope. And they were horking at the same time. Sanders. Discourage group play? You know, I think their desire... They could be designed to encourage group play. Or group coordination. Nonsense. Yeah, the drop rates are a little silly. You acquired Nithrune. Boys. We're so rich. If one Ithroon is a quarter of an Enigma, 2 Ithroons is like half of one. Okay, wait, hold up. I was supposed to put 1 point into Dragonflight. Oh no, into Kick. 1 point into Kick. I can't remember why. Ith is like an ist if you're Mike Tyson. That's true. That's true! But now we have 94 Terror Zones, boys. Which is great for us. Oh, you know what? That's what it was. Yeah, Jaws. Because we have up to 68% crushing blow with the duress. And right now, as is, we have 50%. Wait, itchies? I thought these guys were called itches. That's such a cute name for bugs. Itchies. Okay, there's no way this guy isn't getting hit. Look at him. Or am I legging out? Uh-oh. We're gonna reset the area real quick. Is this guy just immune to hits? He's bugged. He's cheating! He's cheating! We broke the game! We have officially, you're absolutely right, we've broken Diablo 2, everybody. We have somehow made this champion undead scavenger immune. He's actually the one who's going to become a herald. Oh. I think he might have gotten stuck partially in his flying animation. We'll see if we can hit him after he lands. Yeah. That was it. He's got the jaw. He's got the jaw. He's got the sunder. So, he didn't fully complete his landing animation, even though it showed him as, like, as is. Like, it showed him in a grounded state, so he was stuck in the visual state of being grounded. And he wasn't moving, so his behavior was set to that. But he had the immunity from flying. I don't know how that happened, but it's a cool bug. God, I love this game. It's a good thing we killed him. Now that we've killed the bugged bird, we actually have infinite magic find. The next this guy will kill him, it'll be Ire. By him, I meant it was his friend that we gotta get. Just gotta find him. Time to find the maggot lair. Everybody says it's really good. Them's his birds. You know, after a little bit more experience, I think it'll be good to start doing Ubers. I should probably start farming keys now, actually. Because that's one of the things that... Beetle Burst is actually the super unique in this area. Farming Ubers, I think, is a good idea. All we need is like one really good Warlock torch, and then we could just buy our Bone Break, or trade for it. A Lemrune, boys! Wow! You know what we could do with that? Make a magic or gold find barbarian. Dropping some things. And the cornet, you gotta check it. You gotta check it. Terrorize Tremors Act 2 and 4. So it's one of the Act 2 or 4 areas that I thought he was special. Hello? Oh, there's jars in the way, and we can't kick them. We've somehow become soft-locked, boys. I just want to click the jars. I just want to... there we go. We're not soft-locked if we can click it. There we go. That's what we wanted to do. I hope you guys are having good luck. But it's crazy how sometimes you just join a public game and it's like the ire of the herald's been drawn. 3 to Phoenix Strike. Let's see. Wait, baby, did you get your low room? From before? Because I had it on IOUs, but I did not update it at all. Because we got Demead their stuff. Also, is Baby Ute here? Baby Ute might be working. Working and lurking. And you know what? Where the spawn area is actually kind of unfortunate for us. Because if there were elites, they would have spawned over here because it's too close to the entrance. Or just around this part of the corner. Let's see. Ah, right here. Claustrophobic, awkward density. It's fine whenever you can't teleport for something that has like a straight shoot kind of ability, like Whirlwind. This is actually pretty okay for Whirlwind. Not one? Yeah. I think it's pretty bad too. I think this is probably one of the worst games to do it on. I think we actually had like a 1% game, and we just happened to get a 1% champions. So I might need to set like a hard rule. Yeah, remake. Yeah, I could remake. Who's the highest level? Oh yeah. You know what? Locke, can you make? Because then it's 96. I appreciate it. Thank you, Counted. You are 94. You're ahead of the game for us. Oh, that's not good. Name to 6? Sure. Ooh. Why is this guy doing so much damage? Oh, it's because I don't have Fate or any of my abilities on. That'll do it. I'll clear this group here and... Of course he hides. This is the guy who drops the Zod rune, boys. I heard him TP too. He's TPing while he's underground. How many times can we bug the game? And I could see him. There he is. Oh, he dropped nothing. Okay. Well. Now he's got the Sunder. Can't believe it. Oh, the music stopped. Sorry, boys. We've been musicless this whole time. This is our spooky music. It's because we were on to Rick Astley, I think. We're joining with Hercules in order to Hork. And Hercules can get down screened. Oh, we're on desktop still? Oops. You guys have been missing out on that premium big screen. Okay, what act are we terrorizing? First, let's check out these charms. Now, I know the... It's all garbage. It's all garbage. What I'll do is, I'll put this bad boy away because I know we were going to use that. Outer steps. That's the one that's going right now. We'll... Technically, Act 2 is the best one to do. But we want to test first to see if we could draw the ire. Famine 4 months in a row. Welcome back.
88 says, how goes the WW Sin grind?
Well, we just hit 92, and we actually hit 74 on a Gold Find Barbarian. And we found some things. Thing 1. The heralds that you get are based on... Herald dropped the Fire Sunder for you? No way. They exist? Now, did you find you had a good seed where you got heralds, drawing the Herald of Fire a lot? Or did you find it was a little bit more difficult? Corrupted Act 3? As part of our project, we've been asking different streamers and content creators what their favorite area of the game is to run. And Act 3 Flare Jungle is actually Mr. Llama's favorite area to run. Just watching them all blow up, lots of density. Whole Act 4 Heralds, it's a lot. It's more than we've gotten. Right now, we're rocking, like... Okay, there's the Ire of a Herald. So... we're gonna keep discovering new areas. And, killing champs where we find them in mobs. Partial to tombs. Cooley's favorite area is tombs, actually. He said, like, cause tomb, large tomb, just jamming it. Okay, now discovering more areas for this bad boy to spawn. These bad boys to spawn. For these bad boys to spawn. I'm a little bit late to the area, so it might have already been discovered. Hey, luck's all you need. If you find a Sunder, it's infinitely more Sunders than I found. Cows, Tatsumi, cows but not collecting the leg. So Ire's been drawn a little bit faster. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna terrorize Act 1. It's a cheaper one, people don't like that much, so whatever happens, happens. I'm gonna start in my favorite area to pop a Herald, the Den of Evil, after the Cathedral. up to 2 packs in this area. Most people don't even know that 2 packs can spawn here. A lot of people assume it's just like a residual pack from Cathedral, but you can actually get one there and up here. Oh, we got lucky. We got both packs, actually. So we did hit the max. A 32 lightning res isn't bad, but nothing else. Okay, so assume Bonash spawned far away. If he spawned up here, we can actually hit saturation or super saturation in the area where the number of elite packs that you get exceed the native cap. What we have to do is try to spawn groups. There's one. And another one on this side. And let's see. If Bonash spawned close, it won't work. So we got 1. Can we get 2? Well, the answer is maybe. Possibly not.
Thanks.
We got a Herald in the Cathedral, boys. Oh, it's Thorns, it's Thorns. We're cooked, we're cooked. I'm cooked. The secret is if you can manage to kill off as many as possible, then you can go for the Herald, and then just lots of healing. Okay, boys. First Herald. Double uniques. I have, like, no magic find, for one.
I can't carry anymore.
It is possible that we have a good seed, boys. Double Chronicles spawns, too. Storm Eye. That's for somebody. Other thing. You guys might like this. If you want to summon a Herald in Catacombs, level 1 and level 3 are going to be best. The reason being is that level 1 and level 3 have more of a spread out area with more normal mobs and less density for unique mobs and champion mobs. But level 2 has the best ratio for density. So you're more likely, another Warhammer, to get, to draw the Ire of the Herald on level 2. Because you get more lead kills faster. So after clearing Cathedral, your best bet is to go to level 2. And then from level 2, kill all the uniques, kill all the champs, and go from there. That is your best bet. A portal shrine too, wow. Fancy. We're gonna stick to this side. So we're gonna try to draw the Ire, and then hopefully it's a good seed too, because right now we've gotten a Battle Belt. Nice. Battle Belt is a Snow Clash? I can't remember the name. That's a snow one, right? Correct? Yeah. Look at me, I know how to play the game. Snow Clash? Okay. Boys, I'm so stoked that I knew that. Do I technically stream Diablo on Twitch? Yes. Yes, I do. Am I expected to know that? Kinda. Yeah. But I'm impressed with myself, and I'm proud of myself. And you know what? I think that's what's important. Sometimes you're allowed to toot your own horn, you know? 6 months ago, I would not have been able to tell you what that was. See, boys? Now, who drew the ire? Could have been us. Could have been someone else. But I'd say this seed is already way better than the seeds we've had before. And this is, I think this kind of highlights the advantage of fishing. Fishing for games. And now entering a new zone increases your likelihood of getting it to spawn. But I'm gonna stick on level 2 just so we could draw the ire a little bit more if we can. Oh. My neck hurts, boys. My neck hurts. But, yeah, sorry I wasn't streaming. I did have a problem where OBS... Pit level 1. Let's kill him. Kick his ass. Kick his ass. Grab his dick and twist it. Grab his dick and twist it.
Greetings.
Okay, we'll let them fight that. And then let us know if you find something cool. And we'll try to start working on trying to get the third. Oh, look at that. And make sure you hork it. And a Western Shard, nice. Oh, very nice. And they got a Tal's Belt. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, so drawing the ire again. It would probably be good for me to go between different levels because when you go within like the loading distance of specific minions, there's a very small chance that each drawn ire has the chance to make it a herald. But also discovering new areas also applies to that. Stone skin, I think. Nope. What was that? A monarch, wow. If someone wants that, they can have it. Okay, so that's the third. It's Thorn's Aura again? Wait, I have an idea. Okay, Andy's automatic fire kill killed all of the Herald's mobs. That's not good. Oh, I killed a lot of them. Oh! Well, that's not good. Yeah, there's a great helm. I'm probably gonna want that. Now, what's the best way to go about this? If I could bring him into here. Ooh, not good. Well, I can't kill it, boys. The level 3 Herald has thorns. And I do physical damage. We got 2 Chronicle pieces. Uh-oh. I did not mean to click that. Be a man! I can't physically kill it! I take too much damage. I could try to do it. I have tried to do it. I just need to load up on the jubes. Be a man, do the right thing. Why do I keep clicking that portal? It's not even that scary. Use your purse. Okay, here, I will drop a new TP. What I gotta do is I can kill it. It's just, it's a very slow, a slow burn. Oh, killed! Did he drop anything cool? Did he hork him? He's been horked. Nothing. Okay. Okay, number 4. We're going for number 4. And the best place for 4 is the Bloodmoor. But we can't do it without Emilio.
Greetings.
You know what? The physical sunder? I know. It would help. With my luck, probably. But that's the biggest disadvantage to being a Ghost Sin, is that if there's reflect damage, I'm cooked. I do too much damage. I reverse PvP myself. The Herald doesn't kill me, I kill me. I could do it if it's just the one, and then I just do one quick burst, and then I do one quick burst, and then I heal, and then I do another quick burst and heal. But I gotta lure his minions away from him, and then the whole thing. You know what? Me too, Famine. Iron Maiden was an absolute nightmare. My whole thing is that it's just, you go to Chaos Sanctuary and you die. It's like, why am I dead? Unfarmable area for, pretty much anybody who wasn't a Blizzard Sork. Ocarina time! An Omrune? No way. Let's do it. Okay, anybody in chat? Type. You can make us the Dark Wood. Okay, so that's 4. I'll head with you guys to 4. Let's kick his ass. This is the most heralds we've gotten, pretty much, since we started. So, what you guys can do is you can type up, down, left, right, A, and you can make a, you can write any of the songs from Wind Waker, or not Wind Waker, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, will work. As long as you do the sequence. Okay, you just killed him. He's dead. Hork his ass. Nothing. That's okay. Back to the Den of Evil. How many times did we draw Ire? I think we have to draw it again before we can summon again. So I'm gonna leave the Den of Evil because that's a good popping spot. That spot's popping. So I think it goes like up, down, left, right, down, left, right. Ocarina, boys. So the fifth one has a 1 in 60 chance of dropping at P8. You happy with the ohm? Okay, well, still good. I was going to drop a music sheet in the Discord. But whoever puts the last note, that's who it credits as the one who's playing it. Now, it's supposed to work with the emotes, too, that we have on the channel, but it's not working with them. So I think what I gotta do is rename them. Because it's Sir Wet 3 left. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna... Can I do that right now while we're on stream? I think I can. XP Shrine, hell yeah. So in our testing, one thing we found is a secret until the video comes out. I'm not telling you guys that. Not yet. I gotta tell you guys right now. It's too early. We're keeping secrets from the community until then. Okay, emotes. I'm gonna see if I can drop the half the... No, it's just called left. Left is just left. Oh no, it is Sir What left. How do I... Okay, remove from slot. We're gonna add left. It has to be... Okay. It has to be left. Okay, we're adding the emoji back. Okay, it's back. Nothing changed. Nothing changed. Flare Jungle is actually a fantastic spot, too, for, you and the Diablo Cabal. Yeah. I gotta keep my secrets. 5-socket PB? A 5-socketed PB! How did I know? Because that's the one we wanted. That's the one we wanted. Hell yeah. The game dev cabal just giving us little gifts to make sure we keep our mouth shut. GG, boys. I am gonna move to Flare just because it's Mr. Llama's favorite area. Paying the dividends. Streamer luck is sometimes really bad. Sometimes so bad that you're like, wow, this is actually crazy. How bad is this? You know what? You could take it because I got Cure, and it won't last very long. But if it did... Oh, you know what? Drofasho's favorite area is also tombs. Oh. Nice. Amethyst. And he likes running it with Corpse Explosion. Guys, it's a lowercase low rune! Someone get it! That's stupid. Density. Density is definitely one of the best parts about it. You have a high concentration of monsters, especially when it's terrorized to level 96. You get a lot of elite mobs in a very small area. 4 to 6 packs per tomb times 7 tombs. It's really fast to clear on P8, and it's really good for experience. Joe for sure likes it because Corpse Explosion, because of the density, you use it and then it just blows everything up. At level 94 or 95 plus, 1 hour worth of terrorized tombs is actually about 54 million experience, which is the #1 in the entire game. So if you're able to run terrorized tombs for a good period of time, you can actually go from level 98 to 99 in record time. Because as soon as you hit level 95, you automatically get a 10% experience throttle compared to level 94. It's like a 10th of the experience, which is why the 99 grind feels so bad. It sucks so hard. But with terrorized zones bringing it up to 96, you don't get the same throttled XP. So if you're running in level 96 terror zones, especially in tombs, you get so much experience so fast. That's it. It's 12. If you're really efficient, like your mosaic, and you have terror tombs for 12 hours, hypothetically. Level 5, let's kill him! 2! There's 2 in the jail. You could hit level 99 in 10 hours. From 98 to 99. Oh yeah. That's why most people don't go past TP boys. We gotta get the clips. Yeah, let's kill him. What's it? Concentration. I heard a charm drop and I got excited. I'm like, yeah! That was a regular grand charm. Yeah, once you hit 95, it'll definitely be noticeable. And look at this, tower shield.
I can't.
It's a sig shield. You guys kill these bad boys already? There's not a lick of heralds here. Yeah, but that's the best way. Your best bet right now is if you're level 95 and if you wanted to farm Bale runs to level 99, you're looking at about, including killing Bale, about 3,540 runs without dying. In order to go from 95 to 99. Plus or minus, depending on if you have a Annie that gives you that extra 10%. Or significantly less Terror Zone runs. Alders. I took the towels if you guys don't want the towels. We'll give it to some cool guy. Obligatory note, not me. But to somebody. Obviously not me. I said some cool guy. Okay, I'm going back to Flare. Because drawing the eye is happening quite a bit. 95 to Dolls and Souls? Yeah, Tatsumi, you know what? I feel it. Oh. Why am I not doing this? Okay, so discovering new areas is going to be one of the best things to get Ire to go. Or not Ire, but to get a Herald to actually spawn. Yeah, oh, for sure. Yeah, this is definitely it. I should probably pop one for... There we go. Herald's here somewhere. It's a Terror Herald. It's not on this side, so it's probably on this side. But I don't see the auras anywhere, so it wasn't on my side. On you? Okay. I have no idea where you were. I think you went the other direction.
Water. 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 Water.
Oh, do you go up on the side area? Yeah. Okay, I'll take your TP, because I gotta run a little bit of a ways. Oh, concentration. Easy. Got that leather armor. It's an F leather armor. An ethereal centurion. And a grim scythe. And a silver edged, an F silver edged axe. Which is actually pretty good. Look at that attack on that bad boy. 433? That's pretty good. Seems like something one of them warlock types might want. Oh, it's always that? Okay, well, never mind. Never mind, never mind. Oh, it's ethereal edge. Oops. That checks out. Well. Now we know. I'm just happy our Chronicle's a little bit better than it was before. But obviously, if you guys want, like, any of these, you take them. I'll terrorize another act. What acts do we have up right now? I draw the ire. Yeah, this is it. This is the game. This is the game that has a good C. Yeah, yeah. And then we'll do Act 3 too. A Tristram Herald. Nice, 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 nice. Did we do Black Marshal already? I like doing Act 1 because the number of physical immunes is, like, very... not. There aren't a lot of them. What is going on here? Oh. There we go. You're TP to Hork? Okay. You know what? I actually have my Barbarian sitting in town, so he should be able to Hork. As soon as the screen loads, of course. Mage Fist. Have a good night, Doom. We'll see you soon. But Mage Fist is always worth IDing. and the coif. And can't believe I didn't have Saigons there. I thought I did. I guess it's the alt that never has anything. So, I'm gonna leave him in town to, hold stuff, I guess. And actually, he has a... Oh, no, he just has the Act 3 one. I'll leave him there. You guys couldn't see that screen, but that's what he was doing. Have a good night, Doom. Alright, so this was a good game. So it took us about, like, 7 games or so to find, double small charm. Oh, this one's already been cleared. To find a game that actually had, like, a good herald density. But if you think about it, if you have an 8-man group, it's significantly faster to find heralds like this. Oh, I almost left. Don't want to do that. I'll start rocking through Act 2. Oh, you're crafting boots? You'll work on tombs? Yeah, you'll have the fastest clear speed. I can't handle the ghosts. Nope, not for me. The physical immune... Now, if I had a bone break, I could definitely handle the ghosts. But relying on Emilio over here to get the Crepify on them and then go through it. It's not very reliable, and it's very slow. One of the places I've actually had the best luck summoning heralds has been like Palace Cellar and Harem. If only, but you know what? Chat voted for a Whirlwind Assassin, and we are a Whirlwind Assassin. And you know what? It's kind of good. Because the amount of people who have come to the stream, they're like, wow, a Whirlwind Assassin? An assassin in this economy? And then stuck around? It's worth it. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to go right up to the next level. Hunting in tombs? Okay. Bone break is it. You take a lot of blame? Yeah, Famine. You had a few votes in there. You had a few votes in there. Respectfully, you had a few votes in there. But you know what? Hunting heralds like this isn't a bad way to get XP, at least at this point. Take a lot of the blame. Well, you know what? It could have been an Enchantress. Or a Wind Druid. A 3-socket, nice. Make yourself a Lawbringer. Or repair that one. You know what? Yeah, you'd watch that, just Ren.
Yes?
Links are broken. What did you find? Oh, it's 5? Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, I just found a 5 here. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna start on the other side. We have the Sin Market cornered. You know what? There's a chance we could actually make top 10 assassin this this season. I think it's very possible. I told you guys, harem's the way to go. I would just need to actually like get XP and level. I could rush to level 95, just like do a bunch of Bale games. It's very doable. The problem is that no shit, no one plays Assassin. That's true. With Mosaic gone right now, whew, they hit hard. Oh, you know why they hit hard? It's because none of all my buffs expired. And Venom. Where's my Venom? There we go. There we go. That's why I wasn't doing much damage. Not dying also helps, that's true. No one wants to play Assassin, so I think we can do it. And as Whirlwind, I think that would just make it a little bit extra good. I can't even remember what I was gonna say. But I just haven't really locked in because I've been so focused on like the experimenting we've been doing. But if I dedicate a grind to like level 90, 95. No, I don't even use any martial arts skills. Everything's just, oh, Emilio's dead, boys. How many deaths this season? 56. 56. But, sorry, if I do Bale games, it's not that many. I only have to do, like, 90 Bale games, and I'm pretty much level 95. Probably plus or minus a few. But I did take the last couple days to get the like gold find barb up, so he can hork for us, and then fixing OBS and the audio and stuff like that, and doing some video editing. That's actually your favorite class? The corner? Yeah, that's all good. But we got time. The people who are running Assassin right now aren't really rushing for it. But if we could get a bone break, I'm going to dedicate it, because we've done a lot of testing. Dive right into to just XP farming. Which I think would be good. I think that's a good way to go. XP is important. Farm keys, do Ubers. Oh, and on this assassin, yeah, I can show you in a sec. Kill this bad boy. So, on this assassin, we got Tal's Tomb, okay. We're running Chaos. That's what we need for our Whirlwind. What I can do, actually, is hide this. I was considering a Legacy Sunder, but feels kind of weird. Sorry, chat, you're getting moved. Running a Chaos, that doesn't help at all. Chat's getting hidden, boys. Chat's getting hidden. Chaos just for a Whirlwind, just in a pretty generic Runic Talon. And then for the offhand, we're using a Jade Talon. Mainly for the mana stolen per hit. It's a pretty cheap base. The resistance, 46 extra resistance does help. Basically frees up most of our charm slots. I could probably just sell that. It's nifty, but repair costs are absolutely insane. On the Barbarian, let's get him opened up here. He's currently running a double grief. The 397 roll was really nice. It would have been nice if it rolled higher than 36 IAS. But it is what it is. And then this one rolled 32 and then 346, so pretty mid. But on the offhand, it's just 2 Alibabas. I haven't put any sockets in them yet. I'm probably not going to. Because on this guy, I have 14 Lemrunes, and I have 2 6-socket PBs, so I'm going to fill these up. But I want him to get at least level 75 before I start doing too much gold find, because I want those extra points. And now it's time to bring the boys back. Welcome back, chat. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to shut you out. I would never do that. If came in, for sure. I could see about... I imagine this is probably where the Herald is. Unless he killed him already. Oop, that was my bad. Shouldn't have done that, but it is what it is. Well, we're having a lot... I think he killed already? Okay. Well, let's go back to the grind, boys. Where was I at? Level 1. I killed most of the guys here. I think there's 1 left, maybe 2. I haven't been keeping count. I'm gonna bring Emilio back, too. Yeah, no, not this side. But yeah, that's what we're running. It's pretty good. One thing I've been looking for is a Crescent Moon Amulet for the Barbarian. Just because he has the same problem as the Whirlwind Assassin. And that's mana. I could get a different ring that has like some kind of mana leech. That would probably help. But I'd rather have him... I think he's running Double Dwarf Star just for the gold. Because this build is expensive. And we haven't run out of runes yet. But we will soon.
More mana. Not enough mana.
More mana. Okay, so this area is actually cooked. So I'm gonna move over back to the Den of Evil. Because that's a cute little spot to spawn it. 2018 Sork Torch. 18, 14 Sin, and last was a 14. Double Sork is actually really good. We're probably start farming for Ubers pretty soon. I'd like to get a few more levels just because under-leveling with Ubers has been historically a problem. We got a good Sin, yeah, definitely. I think I have no problem with declone. So I could probably kill Ubers, like, as is. But, yeah, I guess I gotta farm the 3x3s. Which is pretty good, actually. I probably just should. Den of Evil. Some more hammers! Not right yet, I have no room. Wait, there's Corpse Fire? Is there a Herald in here? Oh, he's up there, okay. Oops. Oops, wrong button. Wrong button! Classic. Tale as old as time. We'll kill Corpse Fire first, just so he can, him and his posse can skedaddle. Because last thing you want is a amp damage curse with concentration. So that dealt with those ones. As much as I don't want to use it for, because we want to Hork, I don't think it's going to kill the Terror Boil as fast as everything else is for these guys. There we go. Greater Claws! Eth Greater Claws! Whoa! Can it be good? Caps, are you here? No! Horkless! Bastard! Bastard! But we drew the Ire of the Herald again just by being here. So hey guys, that's 2 elites in the Den of Evil. Technically an area coded for 4 of them. Yeah, let's see this. You know what? It's not a Fool's Claw, but look at that min damage. Min-max damage is pretty good. Pretty good ED. But if it had IAS and was a Fool's Claw, if it rolled this but was totally different, it might replace the Jade Talon, actually. Its max damage already could, but it's a little bit low for what we want. And we're not gonna, like, we're not gonna put a Zod in that just for how low it is. But it seems like we've gotten a lot of ethereal items from the Ire boys, the Heralds. Herald's hunting in tombs already. That's crazy. You guys got Fire Lizard too. I didn't see that. I'm gonna put him right beside the Bartox. No, I won't. I was gonna, but I guess I'm not. I'll probably switch over and grab our faster run walk boys too. Some of the stuff is starting to poof too. Tombs is the truth. Tombs is pretty good. I'm going to move on to Lower Kurost. Act 3 is actually really good just for general density. That's the thing about this, is that like normally these areas would not be good, but good for like elite kills per minute. But when you have that when it works like this with Heralds, it's worth it. And you know what? We're gonna check the super chest on the way. Underrated small dungeons. That's true. And great experience. One of their posse just ran away. Also, pro thing about playing an assassin is that they don't need keys. Keys? No keys. Drops keys. Because it's a 96 tier zone, what we really want is just a burr rune. Just for fun. Want any smoke? Yeah, only cool class perk. I can't tell you any other class perk from any other class, other than like for Sins having infinite keys. And most people don't even know that Sins have infinite keys. That's a less common knowledge point than you'd think. Like, wait, Assassins actually have infinite keys? It's like, yeah. You have a Sin, you don't even need to use keys. You just open locks. Yeah, Assassins don't need keys. I'll wait till we find the next one that needs a key. Chest. Okay, locked chest, right? I have no keys. No keys, and I can open a locked chest. Yeah, Assassins have no need for keys. A free slot, if you will. And now you know. And you'll never forget it. And now you can tell your friends. And if they didn't know, well. It's why one of the best classes to play during the cow milk run is Assassin. That's why you're here. That's why you're here. Also, baby, did you get your low rune from before? I can't remember if you did. Double chip Dammy. Nice, nice, nice. And a flawless diamond. We're just farming diamonds here. Okay, perfect. I thought I reworked my hotkeys, but clearly I didn't. He's running. We tend to do a lot of teleporting and jumping around. I don't know what it is about the Whirlwind animation, but if it thinks it's putting you in like a position where you're partially clipped in any way, you're just teleported. And a Tal rune. We're rich, boys. We're rich. And then I haven't drawn the Ire since. Oh, TP up for Hork? I didn't see that, actually. Did you guys end up Horking it? I did not see it. Tatsumi, I said best in slot. I can't remember what. Oh, you did? Okay, cool. Well, we got a lot of heralds so far, which is pretty good. This is the seed. I think, yeah, so this is the first big group with nothing, so I'm gonna assume this area is actually done. But what I will do, so I'm actually gonna grab the barb, the gold find barb. And I'm gonna bring him over to find some gold. Because I'm running low on gold for repairs. So it's about time we did the only logical thing we did. Or we need... The only logical thing to do is to bring the Hork barb to the place where you get gold. And we're going to be doing this... We're going to be running it on saturation pathing. If you guys are familiar, or if you've seen the video, free keys! Oh, it's best in slot? It's biz. It's great. So we're gonna keep him here for now. And then, Sin's gonna do her thing, actually. So if you guys have seen the video, we're gonna be doing saturation pathing. We're gonna be going corners first. I should free Emilio, but we're going for those 6 packs. Trying to kill this boy. There he is. 3 to find item, 2 to battle command. Could be useful. Getting rid of the, like, Hierophant guides is also a pretty good idea, too, just so they don't end up, doing something crazy. Native IAS on 2-handed weapons. I didn't know that part. And res from passive skills. Oh, yeah. I guess, yeah, they do have those. But I like that, oh yeah, and then I guess Warlock can 2-hand a 1-handed weapon. Or... That's not it! 2-hand a 1-handed weapon. I mean, I'm sure he could. I'm sure he could. He can 1-hand a 2-handed weapon. They can do whatever they want. They cannot outpace a corpse explosion. That could be a 3/20/20. You know what? I will take that. A little bit of lightning damage with some speed. You know what? Zahn has the, what is it? The ADE? Avoid, dodge, evade? Or something like that, where it's just like, can't hit her. That just gives her a huge, like, huge advantage. But, okay, we got the barb ready. We're gonna probably bring back Emilio for this. Amelia would probably die anyway. Oh, Trav's dead. Well, no Horkin to happen here. I did. I prepared so much. I prepared so much. So you could use a bow or crossbow as a melee weapon. I did not know that. I guess technically, yeah. When would that be an advantage? I guess some of the bows you could get like Decrepify aura on. Trav's out, LK's out. We could go Spider Forest. Go out, hold out for a Great Marsh. We did these ones. Did I do sewers? I think I did sewers. No, I didn't. Should have said that earlier. You're right. I should have. I definitely. There are packs available though, so yeah, you know what? That's most people don't run. I guess if you did a wrath, you could get Decrepify, but yeah, it doesn't require ammo. Well, we found level 3. We haven't drawn ire in a little bit, I don't think. Have we done it recently? No, we drew. Oh yeah, so the last one was the tombs one. Isn't too bad. The hit recovery wasn't good there. Once the corpse explosion starts catching up to them, there's just nothing. Nothing can be done about it. They're done. They're done. A 5-socketed, you can put so many things in there. Like a Hodo. Ah. No. CTA? CTA. Put a CTA in there. But boys, it was supposed to be a short strim. It turned into a long strim. So what we're gonna do is after the next Herald, or after this area. Whoop. Lots of mana burn, boys. What the heck is this? Oh, you know what? It's because undead, you can't. They're not. They can't. You don't get mana from them. From skeletons specifically, you can't mana steal from skeletons. That's why we're running out of mana so much. And I think this guy might also have mana burn. No, he doesn't. He doesn't have mana burn. It's just the fact that we can't get it from skeletons. Something you always forget, or at least I do. Wait, which one of these guys is the enchanter? Oh, he does have mana burn too. Okay, so it was a mana burn skeleton problem. Okay, and now it's no problem. Problem is whenever you get something like that in Tombs, where it's like a ton of skeletons, you run out of mana, and then it's just skeletons and ghosts. So it's just mana burn with that's where I run into issues with Tombs. You know, we don't have a mercenary right now, so we could go for the XP shrine. Oh, but this one's physical and poison immune. Okay, we'll just ignore that whole group. Two-fifths of the deaths? Yeah, that'll do it. A physical immune Radamant? Okay, well, this part of the sewers is definitely not it for me. Okay, boys. We've searched a little bit.
Hello.
We've killed some things. We got a lot of heralds. We didn't get a Sunder yet. We didn't get a... Oh, Blasphemous Compendium. Which one's that? Is that one, I gave mine away. I think that's the Mephisto one? Or the Bale one? Which one's that one? I think it's one of them. Plus extra fast. Yeah, not worth it, not worth it. But everybody, it is time for us to draw for a low rune. So last chance, we only have Twitch compatibility right now. But, exclamation point enter will get you entered in for the draw for a low rune. And I get the page on open, because it's just about time for us to say, see you later. Our short strim, long strim. Our short long strim. We have 17 entries, which is pretty good actually for this time, like this time of stream. This is way later than what we normally go for. But I think it's worth it. So without further ado, I'm closing it. Drum roll, please. Drum roll in the chat. I don't know if I could do the drum roll. I can't do the drum roll. I should be able to do the drum roll. I can't do the drum roll. The phone died. Closing the giveaway. Drawing the winner. And the winner... Jaws! Jaws Whedon. Congratulations, Jaws. Are you here? Oops. Sorry, my headphones started, like, high-pitched ringing at me. I don't know if Jaws is here, boys. Jaws is here! If you can, come to Sir6, password Sir. Oh, it's the Torbalos. Yeah, that's the demon one, the Blood Boil one, I believe. Yeah. Blood Boil. +4, not bad. +6 to Blood Boil. That's pretty good. See, I knew what that one was. But boys, this is an example of a good seed. Now, if only I had the ability to, to clear it real fast, I couldn't do it. But this was a good one, for sure. No Sunders, but we got some pretty cool loot all the way through. Jaws, can you come to Sir6, password 6? Also, thank you, Counted. Thank you, Nightox, for coming, for horking. For sure, logging back in. Here, I'll host another game for you. Yeah, it is password, sir. Did I say password X? Do the old rejoin. Make sure you get your stuff. And you know what, Tatsumi, thank you for hanging out on YouTube for the whole stream. We appreciate it. I don't know if Juan stayed to lurk, or Leo. It was fun. I had a lot of fun. I'm still having fun, actually. If anybody wants to join Sir6, password Sir, there's still a few areas that have been terrorized in Acts 1, 2, and 3 that haven't been fully cleared. So feel free to stop by, kill some stuff. If there's any loot that we left behind, feel free to take it. But there will be one next time. I think what we do next time, made your work go by quick, you know what? That's perfect. If only one person had a good time, it's all worth it. But a couple people had a good time, so it's extra worth it. I know that name. I'm pretty sure that's Baby Ute. A Bartux. That's 2 Bartux. We'll put it beside the other Bartux, and then what we'll do is we'll make them kiss. No, of course not. What we'll do is we'll get our PvP build ready. Oh, the Ancient Armor of the Squid. We'll really get the PvP build ready. Gotta get our low-level dueler set. Are you Balathor? Did I read that wrong? Balzathor. Next time we'll get the Sunders. Next time we'll get the Sunders. Okay, perfect. Balzathor. This is Jaws. Congratulations on the low rune. For anybody who is hanging out in Discord, or not Discord, in on the YouTube chat, who hasn't been here before, we do little giveaways on the Discord too. I say little ones, but we got a whole Mang song ready for Honey Badger whenever they're back. 2 Mang songs actually went out today. Let's see. It's in the Discord. Feel free to... What does he mean rigged? What does he mean rigged? It was pretty good. They're pretty good chances. I'm gonna get the emojis fixed so that they actually work for the thing. For the ocarina. But, lots of fun. I had a lot of fun. It's been a couple days, and I would have streamed yesterday if OBS actually worked. Which it didn't, which is crazy. But we got it updated, and now our audio quality is way better than it's ever been. And I'm pretty happy about that. But, without further ado, it's time for us to get demonetized on YouTube. By doing the thing we like to do. It's something that other streams don't do. It's adding those 2 Warhammers. So 39,605 saved. And that's saying goodbye. We don't like saying it, but you gotta do it. Let Famine finish the song.
Been up here lighting up the sky.
Good night, everybody. Thank you for coming. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. It was only supposed to be a quick baby hour-long stream. Just about 4 hours. Peas! Peas is here. Peas knows. Peas knows. You guys could have chosen to spend the last 4 hours with anybody. You chose to spend them with me, and I'm glad I could spend them with you. We did a lot of farming. We finally found a seed that was perfect for heralds. We showed you guys the full clear where we drew the ire once and got basically nothing, and another one where we drew it a bit quicker and we found like, oh boy, 10, 11 heralds. I couldn't even count, but we got quite a lot. So fish for the terror zones that have the herald spawns and take advantage of them and get your heralds, get your sunders. Thanks for coming, guys. Did I get the anti-spam to get the notes? No. He's trying to get the anti-spam to go. Adventure time, that's better. Less YouTube drama. Let's see if there's anybody that we're following that's hanging out. A lot of spins is on, actually. Okay, we're gonna actually raid a lot of we're gonna raid Pirate Software. Tell him hello. Tell him be cool, guys. Be cool. Be cool. Be cool. You guys had a very violent reaction to what I said that last time. Okay, we're raiding a lot of spins. We're raiding a lot of spins. Tell him hello. Tell him not to stay up too late. He's only been up for an hour and a half, so we outstreamed him, which does not happen very often. Anyway, guys, stay happy, thank you. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay hydrated. Oh my god. And get some loot, guys. See you soon. Thanks for coming. And let's just make sure the raid went through. It probably did, just in case anybody's on the chat. YouTube people are on the chat for sure. Hello, YouTube peeps. Goodbye, YouTube peeps. Raids don't work for YouTube, but thank you for coming, and I hope you enjoyed the content. And we'll see you very soon.